Hi everyone. Today um um trying to do something tonight. Doing this video. I have so much in my mind. I can't sleep, and then nothing. Just wanted to someday see this video. That at age 28, I've tried thinking outside the box, thinking of change, and then dreaming so much for my family. So, hayaan niyo lang ako magsalita and then I'm gonna use my headphones, microphone, I guess. So tonight I can't really sleep. As someone like me na medyo introverted sa camera, even sa mga videos ko, sa sa music, sa, na videos ko na kumakanta. Anyway, sobrang random talaga nitong video na 'to dahil hindi lang talaga ako makatulog. Well, I came from work, at the age 28. I'm currently on a dream job. I would say na I'm currently on my dream job. I'm a coordinator of a big firm in Wanayala East Tower. So, isa sa mga talagang well-known buildings in Makati, especially nasa center siya ng Makati. So yeah, just a typical day, and to be honest, it's not typical day. It is actually my 15-day transition kasi I've resigned already for the past 15 days. So, at age 28 kasi, this is the first time na na-experience ko on how to think it thoroughly, yung pag-isipan mabuti yung mga decision in life. At age 28, parang medyo suddenly sobrang frustrated ako and may mga choices pala in life na I can't control anymore. Unlike nung medyo young ako, around syempre fresh grad or new company. And this time, parang sobrang hirap. It took me January of 2025 hanggang first week of May, I would say, or probably, yeah, first week of May para makapag-send ng resignation mo because parang parang nakaka-guilty din. I am currently on my dream job, but the saddest thing is that parang I'm not the perfect fit for the role right now. Like there's so much going on with my personal life, which is actually na-neglect ko for the past year. And sometimes kung wala kang balance in life, parang if you neglect something or isang part lang ng personal life mo, it will parang talaga, it will backfire to you. Like, in life, talagang balance. Balance is important and yeah, being adaptive, consistent, that's something that I'm struggling with because I don't know if yung mga older than me, naiintindihan pa ba nila ako kasi they're going through tough times din, no? And I was expecting them to understand me, gano'n. Pero at the same time, wala, parang may pinagdadaanan din sila in life and they change a lot. So medyo tough na yung parang, alam mo yun. Anyway, sobrang haggard ko, galing ako ng work. Yeah. As I've mentioned, working ako corporate girly ako right now. As you can see, this is my home. I do have my own apartment, which has a nice view of dagat. And then parang Jeju Island yung vibes. Yeah, so sobrang healing yung apartment ko, ganyan. And I'm grateful to the universe for giving me this peace for the past years. And as well as the challenges, the struggle mo. Yeah, random lang. So, right now, um, there's a pain in my heart with different um personal matters. The first, number one talaga is that I I I think I've neglected myself talaga. Like yung inyo first, in a way na I've neglected myself spiritually, physically, mentally. I would say no, kasi I've been challenged every day to think about, you know, business, corporate tasks. But with the spiritual, it's still God. No, I believe my relationship with God right now is kind of like very thirsty of what you call that, with peace of mind, hope, kind of like medyo hopeless right now. Siguro I would say kaya hindi rin ako minsan makatulog, and may mga depressive moments, not to bring negativity, but there are days talaga na medyo hindi ka makabangon, you're thinking about life in general, and as someone na medyo konti lang, medyo nakalagpas kaunti ng midlife crisis, age 25, right now, I'm 28, I'm in the middle actually of midlife crisis. Ay, quarter life crisis rather. Yeah. So, madaming realization on personal matter. First is, of course, I would say na it's myself, but of course, I'm meaning of God, because I would say na I neglected both myself and then God. I'm not sure if the things that I'm doing is glorifying Him right now. I believe I am in the darkest part of my life. Medyo not really dark in a way na ako. Probably the people that I love, the people that I am surrounded with, they're like in a dark place right now, and I can't do anything about it. I kept on blaming myself. But you know what? Pag tiningnan ako, it seems like I'm figuring it out. Parang I know what I'm doing, and then I have my own apartment, I have a good job, I am in a big firm, I have my finances, Pero yung environment na meron ako right now, I made it small, to be honest. For the past years of my life, I made it small from 24. But yeah, yeah, that's it. And then wala, parang may mga days lang talaga na parang maiiyak ka na lang sa na you cannot provide something for your parents. Yung parang I really wanted them to have their own house. And if I can just snap it like that na, Lord, I wanted to have a house and lot for my parents. And then for myself, I wanted to have my own car, my own apartment, and then travel. I still dream of traveling at this age, if I can travel in the Western, like in US, in Europe. That's my dream right now. And then my parents they're getting older. It's kind of like heartbreaking. Paunti-unti kang hina-heartbreak kasi habang tumatagal nasasaksihan mo na nasasaksihan mo na yung mga sakit-sakit nila, gano'n, nagkakaroon ng paunti-unti. And then nagkaka-problem with family, especially related na sa finances, gano'n. Not really talaga like family to family members, no, but alam mo yun, if we're not thinking of money, I think life with my family is so peaceful. I would say na if we live in, like for example, in provinces such as, and then sobrang ano yung family ko, sobrang peaceful. It's just that, syempre here in Metro Manila, may konting, what we call it, may konting pressure. And then, we don't own our own house, we're renting. And then, of course, right now, just to share na lang din with Not sure kung may post sa media, but just to share with you guys, we don't own our land, as I've mentioned. We don't own our house. So we're renting the house, but parang kami yung bumuo ng house na pero nagkaroon kami ng mga kapitbahay, ganun. And then the owner right now, gusto niya na ibenta yung lupa. And she's giving us a year lang para makapaglipat, makahanap ng maliit, makabili sa bahay. But we don't have money. We don't have the money. And even kahit magpakamatay ako sa pagod na hindi ako magkakaroon ng million. Because that's just it. That's just life. Hindi mo, unless gumawa ako ng masama, magkakaroon ako ng million. Pero that's just life. We don't have the money. We don't have the means. My brothers, even though they're all guys, they didn't graduate college, ganun. And then they're still trying to strive hard, looking for better jobs. But of course, to be honest, they're getting older na. There are no companies na accepting. Sometimes, like for example, our panganay, he is like 40s right now. And then the following portion should na until me, 28 na ako. I'm the only one who graduated college, so the pressure is mine. But to be honest, I know I can't arrogantly tell you guys na nasa akin yung pressure because I would say isa ako sa mga nag-set ng boundaries with my parents na they know that I'm struggling then to handle my finances. But they know I kept it balanced. I'm trying to give a little credit to myself, credit to them. Mostly sila talaga, like 50% ng earn ako, sila ang priority ko. And then I have my goals pa. I really wanted to travel from time to time. Friends, mostly work friends. And of course, relationship. I have my relationship as well, which is, by the way, isa sa mga mention ko din kasi right now everything is in a dark place. I look like this, medyo gabi na kasi I look like shit, but kanina umaga medyo fresh ka. But someday, where's the camera? Someday, if I will watch this video and tell it to myself, we're struggling sobra at this moment of our lives. But I'm grateful for you for making me and trying your best to making me look good. At least siguro kasi I'm working in a corporate naman. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. And then, sobrang daming changes for the past year. Just 1 year ago. And it was life-changing, to be honest. And hindi lang siya typical na challenges. It's something na-challenge din yung beliefs mo, yung mga beliefs mo in life, paniniwala mo, yung boundaries mo, something like that. I saw myself for the past 4 years kung paano ako magalit. Lahat ng kinimkim kong galit nung teenager ako. Kahit nung bata ako na medyo makimkim akong bata. Medyo tahimik ako, but I'm so friendly. I'm always calm. Pero for the past years, grabe, nakita ko yung worst ko, nakita ko yung, iba't ibang klase ako, yung masaya, yung malungkot, yung confused, yung nagsiselos, ano pa ba, lahat na uri ng multitask. Nakita ko lahat ng sarili ko during the past 4 years of my life. Since 24, na-shift yung life. Tonight, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to have some vlog. And to be honest, after, like for example, myself, my family, my relationship, my health as well, medyo as you can see, medyo nag-chubby ako. nag-gain ako ng weight. Right now, I'm not sure kung bumalik yung hypothyroid ko. But, yeah, it's true. Medyo nag-struggle ako sa, medyo nag-chubby. Dito ko. Ayun, medyo lang, I'm trying to vlog talaga dahil napakatahimik ko for the past 4 years. Wala akong masyadong video, selfies of myself na I would say nasa YouTube ko or anything. Mostly, nasa age 24 na ako. Anyways, ang gulo. Basta first, I neglected myself. I would say first, I neglected my relationship with God, relationship with myself, especially like physical, spiritual. Yeah, that's it. And then, sa self ko yung me time ko din, lahat ng mga hobbies, ganun. Yeah. And then, yeah, the third one is my family. My parents are getting older na and I can't do anything about it. If I can just kung makapulot lang ako ng 500 million right now, I will give them the best experience in life. No. But I can't say it because I am usually an optimistic person. So, sana makawaan ni God. I'm still young and my parents, I would say, is still young. So, hopefully, I have so much opportunity to, give them the best life that I could offer. I love my parents. That's just how I summarize it. I love my parents so much. I was angry with them at age 24. But as I aged, just 4 years ago, I was angry with them for being controlling, for being my critic since I was a child. And right now, I'm discovering myself. It made me a critical and harsh to myself. But as the time goes by, naiintindihan ko rin sila as parents. And what do you call that? And I can't trade them. I can't trade them with anyone, with any parents. Kasi they're the best parents and they gave me the best life that they could offer, the best that they can, with good values and integrity. Kasi na-challenge yung beliefs ko with my relationship, no? Sobrang hirap. I can't detail it. But as usual, I'm not a martyr girlfriend or partner, no? But I would say sobrang na-challenge yung mga decisions ko in life with my relationship. For the past 4 years of my relationship with Bri, I kept on asking na, is this what I wanted? Ito ba yung gusto ko? Ito ba yung para sa akin? Is he the one? Mga ganon. So, ang dami kong kinoconsider for the past 4 years, probably because of the fourth. The fourth is actually, no, because of the fifth. Fourth is my relationship. Then fifth is my health. My health affected my relationship so much. So, kasi parang na siya domino effect. If nakakuha ka ng opportunity, career, you give your best shot, nagkaroon ka ng good finances, but na-neglect mo naman yung sarili mo, ang after effect niya is nagkaroon ka ng problem with your health, your mental ability to think and to process emotions, naka-affect siya sa relationship ko with Brian and my friends as well. No? I cut some of my friends because I thought that's the best thing. But yes, that's the best thing kasi we've what you call that we've outgrown each other. We have different beliefs na in life. But at the same time, I hope I didn't stop looking for friends, no? Or not looking for friends, parang trying to open up myself into many people kasi lovable naman ako. Marami namang mga taong lumalapit sa akin. And it's just me. Medyo may konti akong boundary, may konti akong shield. But don't worry kung nanonood ka man. anyone, it's just myself. Don't don't ever parang mahiya sa'kin. So yun, domino effect siya. So nagkaroon kami ng conflict in my relationship, mababa self-esteem ko kasi nga I neglected myself, and then mababa yung self-esteem ko, I got insecure. I made my partner by um I'm not really a controlling girlfriend, no, I would say. For me, sobrang lucky ni Brian na hindi ako ganun ka-controlling na girlfriend. I would say, may mga pino-point out lang ako na medyo na-atake yung boundaries ko. And at times, when I say, I don't want this, and then si Brian minsan matitigas yung ulo, as in talagang, they think na parang it is not something na dapat pa nating pagtalunan, pag-awayan. If we are looking to parang future plans, siguro parang hindi na tayo bata, gano'n. But for me, I'm still a lady. May mga times pa rin na for me, I'm still young. So I need to process some emotions. And ayun, of course, we're at the same age. We have the same what do you call that? We have the same vibe. At times, we have the same mindset at times. Medyo stubborn, and nandun yung pride, of course. So, domino effect, after the relationship, may mga conflict with communication issues, and then compromise, mahirap mag-compromise. Dahil nga insecure ako, and then mababa yung self-esteem ko. Actually, even siya, si Biden, medyo mababa yung self-esteem. But of course, mas better siya. Medyo kaya niyang dalhin. But ako, dahil busy sa work, hindi ko talaga maalagaan yung physical body ko. So, yun yung number one na insecurity ko. And nakakapagpababa ng self-esteem. After that, of course, kapag kami ni Brian may problem, naapektuhan yung iba. So, nakapansin siya ng parents ko, hindi ako nakakapag-isip ng tama, and then, actually, I'm proud of myself. Pagdating sa career, hindi ko siya nadadala sa career. So, pagdating sa office, they thought parang everything is okay, parang nakikipag-chikan na ako sa mga manager, sa mga VP, sa mga um, leaders sa corporate world. It's just that parang it's just my talent. I just discovered that for the past 4 years na when everything on my personal life is a mess, my career is definitely thriving. That's the saddest part, and that's the actually funniest part as well. Kasi I don't wanna wish that, I am aiming for balance in life. And for sure, yung boss ko dito, since going back from the beginning of this video, na-mention ko na magre-resign na ako. Hindi niya rin siguro maintindihan why na bigla ako nag-give up, bigla ako nawalan ako ng kumpiyansa sa sarili or what. And I can't explain it to her that I really wanted to find myself in the middle of that chaos. My personal life right now is a mess. I would say it's a mess. We needed a home. Actually, I'll mention it. Kailangan namin ng bahay, ng sarili naming bahay. Sarili naming bahay pamilya na may malaking capacity. So we're like 9 in the family. Sinong apartment yung tatanggap sa amin, na 9 kami. Well, kahit na parang 3 na sa'min yung nakahiwalay sa family, independent na. Of course, malaki pa din yung matitira. There's still 6 in the family. We need a house. So imagine, paano ko yung gagawin mo, paano ko yung ipoprovide sa parents ko within the year. Just, kill me. Sino ko hanap ng pambili ng bahay, or kahit kumuha ako mag-loan ako, I don't know, hindi ako makakapag-stay sa isang company kung that's it. Ang gulo-gulo. Ayun, we needed a house. And I would say, I needed some counseling and counseling for myself, and as well as with counseling with myself, and as well as with Brian, with my boyfriend. Um, yeah, kung mayaman lang kami, kung money is not a problem, I needed some quality time with him to sit down and then talk about our goals, our plans, you know. Siguro hindi ko lang masyado na-open up kay Brian kasi nauna yung emotions ko. Anyways, that's the second one na makakapagbigay sa akin ng peace of mind. Of course, the third one, I wanted to have some rest. I'm not looking for long-term rest, but if I could just do it within a month, just to shut down everything on my mind, like the pressure, the heaviness in my body, the stress in my body, I can feel that sobrang hindi kinakaya ng body ko. Hindi ako kumakain but I'm gaining weight. That's the craziest thing that hypo can do to your body. I'm not eating at all, pero shit, sobra ako nag-gain weight. Saan nanggagaling yun? Yung pala like nag-shrink yung face ko. I don't know kung saan nanggagaling yun. But yeah, that's how hypothyroid works. And then, yeah, just rest like for a month as quick as possible. Pero sana manamnam ko yung rest talaga ng body ko without any stress or so. And then, rest. And then, of course, para makahanap ng good opportunity na kayang supportahan yung family ko, no? I was thinking about working with sales or social media because that's something that I think I can enjoy. Of course, I have to fix myself. I have to fix myself. That's the pressure, no? If you're working on the like social media, ganyan, medyo of course you have to make yourself presentable. But right now, I don't consider myself total mess, but medyo nagiging okay na. But I was there. I was at my worst, lalo na na medyo nag-start yung hypo ko. Yes, yun. And then, yeah, and then, yeah, house, counseling for both myself and then Brian, a quality time with Brian. Yung magkasama na pala yung quality time with Brian. And then, ang dami na number 2, house. I would say rest as fast as I can. Just rest as fast as I can. I needed some rest. Like, just 1 month, I needed to travel. I needed to fix what was wrong in my focus and in my body. Sana maging effective siya within a month as possible. And then counseling for myself, probably for ano na lang, with my relationship. If I can just sit down with myself and then my partner, have some quality time, discuss about not really future goals, but goals at the moment. So, yung mga pwede namin establish right now. So, parang hindi pressure dahan-dahan. And then, what we can compromise between our differences. And then, yeah, probably like next is to meet a good company that can provide me and my family. Fifth, of course, finances, if I can just support. Of course, company, iba pa kasi yun eh, yung makahanap ka ng company na, ano, of course, magkasama na yun. Sorry, ako inaantok na. Good thing pala nakapag-vlog ako. Kasi nakakaantok siya ba tumatag. And the time check is 1:37 na. So, medyo nakakaano na tayo. What do you call that? Medyo antok na person. But, yeah, I'm doing this for my future self. To be honest, kanina chill ako ng ganito. Pero para akong kanina. Para akong Di naman panic attack 'no, pero ang taas-taas ng emotion ko right now. Discussing about the house again for my family, and then my job, since I'm resigning 'no, medyo malungkot din at the same time. But I have to do it. I have to, do something for myself. I know, to be honest, like for example, my boss right now, she's promoting consistency and resiliency, ganyan. I would say I'll have that someday. Like, siguro around 40, I'm giving myself resiliency, and I should promise myself not to back out on any challenges. But right now, at this age, I don't wanna be harsh with myself. I'm still not there yet. But I'm learning with other people's experiences. But right now, I don't want to neglect myself, my body, and my spirit, because it will be parang magiging broken ka ng broken lalo kapag pinush mo ng pinush yung sarili mo. Few weeks, a month, kahit pa paano medyo nakakatulong yun for your health, for your body. Finance wise, I'm always praying to God. Yun yung medyo ang taas ng faith ko kasi kay God when it comes to career. So I'm giving it all to God. I'm surrendering everything to God. And yeah, kanina medyo ano lang ako, overthink. Kung sana sinasagot ni God yung mga prayers natin. Pero siguro may iba siyang plan for us. And I have to be hopeful for Him. I really need to be hopeful na He will get through this. He will get me through this. And He will provide everything that He can para, alam mo yun, ma-provide, bibigyan niya ako ng chances. I believe in Him na bibigyan niya ako ng chances na may paramdam ko sa parents ko, sa family ko na mas matagal-tagal yung ginhawa na kaya ko i-provide sa kanila. And then of course, while having balance with anything like creating my future, building my future, and choosing the right person for me. And then career-wise, of course, mas sharp na mind, may focus, and then resiliency, consistency. I'm I'm trying to put some seed here in my heart na sana matutunan ko siya someday. Then yeah, right now I'm gonna start building my faith with God. For my rest, I wanted to. God knows that we don't need to like whole month of trying myself to become a saint, no. Actually, just parang for the last 4 years, meron lang ako laging parang 1 hour, 30 minutes na iiyak ko lang sa kanya, and then done, then laban ulit, gano'n. But this time, I'm trying to, he knows my goals for this rest, for me to back off muna, and then bounce back. Yun yung parang goal ko right now. Yun lang. And then, for the future me, that's the camera ko. Lagyan ko nakatim sa akin. For the future me or the ones watching this video, someday, hindi madali maging 28 years old, to be honest. This is the age na I would say na medyo bagets ako, teenage. Hindi ko siya masyado naririnig. But pag narinig ko yung 28 at the age of 18, I would say medyo mature na talaga sila and medyo yun, medyo may edad na and they're like medyo nagiging serious na in life, I would say. But I really wanted to change that stigma na at the age 28, you have to have this, ganyan. And I'm willing to be flexible. Like, I wanted to give myself a credit for all the hard work na ginawa ko para lang siguro I would say to find myself, di ba? Kasi medyo materialistic rin ang person na medyo younger years ko. Like, first years ko nung working, medyo materialistic. I'm trying to buy something like that. Pero 50% sa parents ko na. It's just that I have to make ipon. Mag-ipon talaga. Save more money. And then, yeah, surrender everything to God. Lahat ng mga plans, lahat ng mga nangyayari right now na medyo chaotic, medyo outside your beliefs, medyo natamaan yung boundaries mo. Um, um, it will take time, but I have to really process everything. Overwhelming man siya at times, kaya medyo naapektuhan yung work ko. But, um, I hope someday, dyan sa future, isa to sa mga bagay na ipagpapasalamat mo kasi we took a break to make us better. And it's okay if hindi natin nabigay yung perfect na nasa isip mo dyan sa future or what. But just know that we really tried our best at this age na to, from age 20 kasi to 27, naging go with the flow eh. Pero at age 20, parang bigla tayong, teka lang, parang wait a minute. Parang ganun. At this age 28, stop. And then, nag-pause ako magpo-pause ako, which is right now. Nag-pause ako, inunahan ko, nag-resign ako, and then I have to check everything. Kasi for the next 10 years of my life, I don't want to make it go with the flow. I wanted to live the best life I could possibly create for myself. So, I'm wishing all the best for yourself and for the ones watching this video if you're age 28 right now. Very low-key lang tayo mga 28 years old, but most of us are struggling with finances. Number one yan, finances. Struggling with finances while our spirit is very, very devastated with all the pressures in life. And yeah, all I can say is just that I will never tell you to just fight for it, like go on, or you know, I can't tell you to how do they mention that to people, like laban lang, no? I won't do that. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to fight, nor I cannot tell you to stop. Just pause. Like, stop and pause is different. When you stop, you don't have any other choice but to stop. But when you pause, you have a very, very limited time of rest and then bounce back. So at this age, talagang I wanna break that cycle na I have to be a corporate slave and then, compromise my beliefs and my spirit. And I really wanted, I'm putting so much faith with God, with everything that I'm doing right now with Him. And I hope in the future we will become billionaire, millionaire. And I would say that we have given the best effort that we can to provide a good life for our family, for my relationships, for my career goals, for my principles in life, or anything na I would say kung mayaman ako, may mga charities din talaga ako. So tumulong, it's part of my principles in life. I'm hoping that God will provide always. God will always provide. And if I could just wish for my future self na not to, of course, there are people na dadating sa life mo na i-challenge yung beliefs mo, something like that. But I'm hoping na if God could save me from these kinds of people who can broke my heart, my optimism, and my spirit, sana ilayo niya. Kasi mahirap din talaga. But of course, you will get to know yourself kapag nadala ka sa mga ganito. That's it. Thank you so much. It's actually 40 seconds to be exact. And I'm grateful for this time during these emotional evenings. Like, diba, for kailangan ko talaga i-release, hindi ako makatulog. I'll make sure to video it like this. Thank you so much and good night.